Hello, social media friends. I'm Viridiana Marquez with DRB Media Communications Digital News, and Danny Barrera has the story.
Dr. Benjamin Quiroz of HQ Chiropractic and Spine Clinic is the only independent medical facility that has the Brio MRI machine between El Paso and Houston. The newly formed PERMIAN Imaging is part of Dr. Quiroz's medical group and part of the medical community in ODESSA. This state-of-the-art medical technology will allow the MRI machine to take images of a patient in a standing and or lying down position.
Some people have pain whenever they're standing up. With this particular machine, we have the option to do both and compare a supine or laying down study compared to a weight study. The machine rotates on an axis all the way to the standing position from a laying down position and takes an MRI in the standing position and in the laying down position, and then they compare the two and see where the pathologies really are.
The Brio MRI machine is designed to take images of musculoskeletal injuries and diagnoses such as herniated discs, torn ligaments, knee problems, and other musculoskeletal issues.
You can prove your injury with the weight-bearing study. Whenever you're saying it hurts, and then whenever you have a negative MRI result come back, it's frustrating for the patient, it's frustrating for the doctor. Insurance companies deny the care because you can't really prove that there's an injury there. This machine takes all of that away.
The Brio MRI machine arrived at the PERMIAN Imaging location via a 53-foot semi-trailer containing 45 crates, 700 boxes of 2 million parts. The room where the MRI machine would be located had to be retrofitted to allow this state-of-the-art medical machine to be housed properly.
There was a lot of retrofits made to the building, I believe. I know the ceiling had to be brought up, and the foundation probably had to have some extra work done to it. It's a 17,000-pound machine, so it came in from down the hallway, had to be brought down the hallway, came in through the side of the pavilion, and then was ISO-centered and set up with covers and plugged in and ready to go.
Anthony Tigan has over 25 years of experience installing various types of MRI machines throughout the United States.
Well, I've been in this business for 25 years, and I was trained by some of the best in the business. And a lot of it is, the design, but a lot of it is just knowing how to make sure and put it together and make sure you get it together right. You're always going to run across obstacles. We have basically a full machine shop in our van, so anything that needs to be drilled, tapped, modified, we're able to do that. And once we get the machine in, that's when we put all the covers on, and then that's all the fiberglass, and so we kind of switch from a rigging company to an installation company at that point.
It is estimated that over 4,000 screws were used to assemble the cage surrounding the Brio MRI machine and is designed to keep radio frequencies out for a successful image of the patient.
It is probably the biggest, funnest rector set I've ever played with. There is probably at least 4,000 screws to put it together to assemble it. And it comes up in stages, and it goes from the ground up and sticks. All the screens go into place, and then all the trim goes on top of that. It creates a complete RF seal. And a lot of people think it has to do with the magnet. It doesn't have anything to do with the magnet. It has to do with the radio frequencies. And it's keeping radio frequencies out so they can get a clean, clear picture.
For DRB Media Communications Digital News, Danny Barrera.
Thank you for following us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and at DRB Media Communications Digital News.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, DRB Media Communications Digital News. Click the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. For DRB Media Communications Digital News, Viridiana Marquez.